bikinis, briefs, boxers, and thongs. Is your underwear the right type for getting it on? What is up, sapiosexuals? Thank you for turning on Sex in South Beach with your girl, Dr. Sanjaya, America's spiciest and most trusted sexologist. So the sex situation we're getting into right now is all about underwear. Yes, baby, we're talking about your drawers, your lingerie, your lace thongs, boy shorts, boxers, briefs, anything you wear on top of that sweet, sensual part of your body that tingles so much when you're turned on. Because you know what? The holidays are here, baby, and it is time to buy gifts for the people who you love. And Sweet Pea, I officially give you permission to buy your boo some underoos. Seriously, why not give the gift that's gonna love you right back? Buy your special someone some underwear you want to see them wearing. I mean, who says a gift has to only benefit the receiver? Now, I want you to imagine your sweet thing wearing just the type of underwear that turns you on the most. And you know what? You're about to go get it for them. For real. But first, I do need you to make sure that you find out their size, because nobody wants ill-fitting underwear. And for those out there wondering if their boo just might be giving them some new underwear for Christmas, well, you know what? You need to beat them to the game, baby. If you have some worn-out underwear, anything with holes or stains, or even if they're not that old, but the thread came loose, well, baby, I give you permission to get yourself some new underwear, too. Yes, baby, treat yourself. Because just like you deserve great sex, you also deserve great underwear, which in turn could definitely play a role in you experiencing some great sex. You know what I'm saying? And I know lots of people are out there going commando these days. Now, as you can imagine, there are not a ton of studies examining how many people are wearing underwear, but a 2018 survey by Consumer Goods found that 60% of women between the ages of 26 and 50 years old, well, you know what? They reported wearing underwear almost every single day. Now, about 20% of women in this group wore them several times per week. And you know what? 5% of them wore them less than several times a month. So what you're hearing is that about 35 to 40% of women in this survey, they did not wear underwear every day. And about 5% wore underwear less than a few times a month. The ladies are going commando. And for men, well, there's even less research. I really don't know why. I guess female underwear habits are, of course, they're more interesting than male underwear habits. But nonetheless, the limited data suggests that about 5 to 7% of men, well, they do not wear any underwear at all. And for those of you wondering, yes, wearing clothes without underwear does have its own sets of benefits, like less moisture retention, much more airy and free-flowing down there. And especially at night when you're in your own bed, not wearing underwear, well, it can reduce the chance for bacteria to migrate. Also, for women who are prone to yeast infections, undies can trap moisture in, especially if they're not cotton crotched, and going commando can help that air flow through your legs, girl, which is like a nice breath of fresh air for your tender vajayjay. And in terms of sexiness, going commando can give you a little sexy boost. If it makes you feel a little risque, a little naughty, not wearing underwear can give you that little flirty gloat that only comes from the inside. You know, if it makes you feel like that. But before you decide to throw all your undies away, let's quickly review the reasons why we should be wearing underwear in the first place. 1. Underwear keeps your private parts comfy. Seriously. Chafing can happen to your special parts if you don't wear underwear, like chapped lips. Well, you can get some chapped parts down there below your hips. Face it, your parts are gonna rub up against some type of fabric you wear on the bottom of your body. So whether it's pants, jeans, leggings, usually this type of clothing isn't made from the soft, comfy material to keep your genitals comfortable. So wearing underwear made of breathable, comfortable fabric, well, it reduces the likelihood of irritation and chafing down there. 2, underwear prevents moisture spots from showing. And that's pretty important when it comes to keeping it sexy, don't you say? Let's face it, we all sweat. And women, well, we can also produce different types of moisture at different times of the month. And men, well, we all know that when a man shakes off his penis after urinating, you know what? Lots of them have like a last drop or two that lands in their pants. Well, underwear absorbs this drop. It catches it rather than it really landing on your pants. This means you can wear your pants again because they don't have urine on them. You know what I'm saying? But if you're wearing bottoms with no underwear, you do need to wash them after each wear, okay? Number 3. Underwear adds social protection, people, because it prevents you from accidentally flashing someone. My friends, there is a time and place for flashing, and it should never be accidental. This means flashing your man when he comes home from work, awesome! But flashing the people at the bar because you forgot to zip up your jeans after using the restroom, well, that's just wrong. Very, very wrong. Very not awesome, okay? Darlings, underwear can protect you from that. Instead of seeing your sweet stuff, they'll just see some cute undies, which should actually work in your favor if you're at a bar, if you play your cards right. Also, we all know somebody who has had a wardrobe malfunction, that time when their pants split or their dress zipper broke in public. Well, that's also a good time, like a really good time to have some underwear on. And I know this from personal experience. About 2 years ago, I was enjoying myself at a food and wine event wearing a sexy little one-piece romper. It was a white and navy bustier and shorts and looked so good on me. I'm telling you, I was so cute, y'all. Okay? Well, anyways, just as this tall, handsome fella got up from the bar to give me his seat, well, boom, that's when the zipper on the back of my outfit, it just opened and it would not close ever again. Dear friends, luckily, I had on a beautiful red strapless bra and underwear, so nobody was offended at my wardrobe malfunction. Though, you can imagine if I wasn't wearing underwear, yikes, that would not have gone over so well, okay? And another reason I like underwear is because it adds a layer of sexiness to your erotic experiences. I mean, if you have nothing on under your dress, you simply step out of it and get to business. But if you have a layer of sexy underwear on, you get to enjoy a whole nother phase of desire that would not otherwise be possible if you were not wearing underwear. I'm saying that underwear encourages you to take your time with sensual pleasure, feeling the underwear, playing and flirting with underwear on, slowly unpeeling it from your body before the naked bodies start bumping. Well, boom! Sexy underwear allows for a little seduction and desire building in there. So while I completely respect your choice to go commando, if you do decide to wear underwear to your next sexual experience, let's talk about some of the most important qualities your underwear should possess if you're going to be wearing them for sex. 1, they should be extremely clean. Duh. And you know what? They should be newish feeling. I'm not saying they have to be new, but they have to be new-ish. Ideally, you should have never, ever worn these underwear for sex with someone else. That's kind of nasty, y'all. As in, the underwear should have never seen, felt, or touched another person's genitals, nor should they have landed on the floor of someone else's room or at the bottom of someone else's bed or couch or kitchen counter. None of it. Very clean, new-ish underwear. Your underwear should actually be a virgin before you have sex with this person you're about to have sex with. You got that? 2, not too much bling, y'all. Nothing too distracting or with too much texture, okay? You're about to have sex. There's a lot of sensations that are going to be going on. You do not need oversized rhinestones or sequins or freakishly large labels. I mean, if the entire underwear is covered by logos and labels, it could be very distracting. especially during the holiday season when everyone has shopping on their mind. You do not want to remind your lover that they forgot to buy their brother or sister a present while trying to undress you, right? Remember, great sex can be showy and flirty, but it is not a show. You are not performing, which is why I do not recommend a sequin thong, okay? First, that would be like super uncomfortable, but also, it is my hope that you are being present in the moment and you are focused on what the sex feels like rather than what it might look like to an observer. And 3, speaking of not wearing a leather thong with rhinestones and sequins, the third important quality your sexy underwear must possess is comfort. Yes, it should be comfortable. It should feel good on your body and on someone else's body, right? Because there is a high probability that they will feel your underwear if they're trying to feel what's inside of it, okay? And shouldn't that feel good? So when we talk about comfort, I'm also talking about breathability. Like, you do not want your privates to be like feeling squeezed or sweaty or like they're wearing something that's too tight, right? Your privates don't want to be sweating and uncomfortable while also building sexual tension. No, I'm thinking about like some nice cotton or at least cotton crotch for the ladies. And most medical experts do recommend cotton crotch underwear, ladies, because you know what? It allows our magical multi-orgasmic organ to breathe in comfort, which in turn reduces the likelihood of infections. So even if the rest of the underwear is lace or leather or whatever, make sure that at least the crotch part is cotton. Yes, 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 girl. And 4, do not confuse cotton crotch with tidy whities or big white granny panties, nah, boo. Though often made of some very good, clean, fresh cotton, to some people, these type of undergarments, you know what? They resemble diapers, okay? And the person you have sex with, you know what? They have issues. Hopefully, they are not fantasizing about an adult wearing diapers. So your job is not to wear any underwear that would force them to fantasize about adults wearing diapers because you do not want to give them more problems than they already have, boo, okay? Now, you are allowed to ignore this tip if your lover specifically likes you in these types of underwear. But if your lover makes you wear a diaper, I'm going to say that has to stop. That just has to end, okay? But seriously, you can ignore all of these tips if you or your lover is not into wearing any underwear at all. You know, if y'all want to go to Commando, I am here to support that. Okay? But one thing I do want you to know before you make a choice of whether to go Commando or wear underwear is that high quality underwear, it does not need to break the bank. No, sexy underwear tip number 5 is seriously, you can buy underwear from cheaper places and they will feel like more expensive underwear. I know this. I own underwear from so many different places. And one time, my girlfriend and I, we got into this conversation about high quality underwear. So I decided to do an underwear experiment. I ordered the same color and style of red lace cotton crotch panties from 3 different places: Victoria's Secret, La Perla, and Amazon. And boo, guess what? All of them were pretty much the same. Seriously, my girlfriend could not believe it. She happens to be a person who hates when the cotton crotch of her panties is not sewed down in the front. So she bet me that the cotton crotch panties from La Perla would be sewed down because they cost the most. But guess what? None of the cotton crotches in any of the underwear that I ordered were sewed down. I'm telling you, if they did not come with tags, you would not be able to distinguish which panty was from which store. Boom. Now, I hope you're listening to this during the holidays because Christmas, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, these are all amazing opportunities to get your beloved and yourself some new undies. Remember, get them something you would like to see them wear because there is no rule against you enjoying the gifts you give to your lover. All right, now it is time for the climax, y'all, when I give you a little something to remember about today's show. Underwear for ultimate sexual satisfaction. 1. Lots of ladies and gents are going commando these days. And while this may be great, for those who want to benefit from some extra air down there. It also might cause some unnecessary chafing or irritations, so you really want to consider, is Commando right for you? 2. Cotton crotch undies can cuddle our private parts very comfortably and also help us keep bodily fluids from living on our pants. I'm going to leave that one right there. And 3. You got one lover per panty, okay? The undies you wear with your current lover should not have engaged in any sexy business with anybody else. They should feel new-ish, very fresh, super clean, because you know what that is? Super sexy. And before you go out and buy the entire underwear shop, here is a bonus shopping tip. If you are someone who really loves oral sex, but your partner does not, or if you're in a sexual situation where you really want your partner to perform oral sex on you, and they are not excited about doing it, well, perhaps it is time for you to consider Lorals. These are underwear for oral sex, spelled Lorals. It's actually an acronym for lingerie for oral sex. Lorals are super thin undies that have a slight vanilla scent, which, by the way, turns on so many people. And Lorals are recommended to be used during oral sex or a little analingus, tongue play in the other hole down there. Yeah, you didn't know this was going to be a backdoor bonus. Now, the next thing you need to do, boo, is share this show with someone you love, because you know what's missing in your love life? A fun conversation about sexy underwear with someone who wants to take yours off. Yes, indeed. Isn't it about time you and your boo discussed which underwear ignites excitement deep down in your sensual loins? I really think it's time. I do. Boom! For your daily dose of nookie knowledge, check me out on all the social media networks. That's DRSONJIA. On Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn. Come on, baby. It is most definitely time for us to link up. Y'all, I had so much fun chatting you up about underwear today. I'm Dr. Sanjaya, America's sex educator, and thank you so much for tuning in to Sex in South Beach, where everyone comes for happier, healthier sex. Are you ready to rev up your love life? Well, an easy way to spice it up is to use Scents Aromatherapy Body Oil. The fragrance naturally ignites desire, and the body oil is made from grape seeds, sunflower, and coconut oil. Well, it makes your skin so kissably soft. Use it for a stimulating sensual massage or to nourish dry skin. Girl, dab it behind your ears before a date and relax as you enjoy an organically romantic experience. Smell good, feel good. Sense Body Oil. SENSE bodyoil.com.